All right, everyone, I'm back. I had to go get something, so I had to stop the broadcast and go get my spell that I actually wrote for tonight's ritual. So tonight I'm doing a ritual for witches as a present for Yule. That was a few days ago. As you know, Yule is the shortest day of the year and the longest night of the year. So let's get right back into it. I have my tea light candle right here as you are watching me do this live. I'm High Priestess Awesome Phoenix, the real High Priestess Awesome Phoenix, not somebody that is pretending to be me. So the ingredients I have for this spell is my tea light candle. As you see, I have basil leaves that are already chopped up that I brought from Stop and Shop. Let's move this out the way. I have honey. I love honey. Honey is a great tool of the craft. It's great to anoint your magical objects with honey, because when you use honey in the craft, it gives your spells, rituals, hexes, and curses a automatic boost. A automatic boost, not a temporary boost, a automatic boost. So use honey. I know that honey is expensive. Okay, let's keep it real. Honey is expensive. Honey can cost, the big thing of honey can be as high as $18. The small thing of honey can be about $5. That's a lot of money for this little ass thing. This little thing right here. $5. That's a lot of money. I have lavender that another witch friend gifted me a couple of months ago. And I have something fun. I have sprinkles. You know, when you use sprinkles, it makes the energy much clearer to navigate through. When you use sprinkles, it clears the path of anything negative that might be trying to get in your way. It neutralizes anything negative. I'm talking about psychic vampires, incubus, succubus, demons even. It neutralizes their energy so they cannot penetrate your spell work, because you never want anything to interfere with your spell work. If anything interferes with your spell work might not do what you intended it to do, or it might simply do nothing at all. And that's a waste, because you brought all of these ingredients just to not have something come out of it magically. And every single witch should be magically blessed. Every single witch should not be going through life the hard way. If you are a witch going through life the hard way, you are doing something wrong. You don't have to be honest with me. You have to be honest with yourself. If you are a witch and life is not going the way that you intended, you are doing something wrong. You don't have to be honest with me as to why something is going wrong. You need to answer that question for yourself. And you have to be honest. Don't lie to yourself now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually dress this candle with the honey. And honey is really sticky, so it's kind of hard to open. Don't need a whole lot, because you actually want the candle to burn. It's not going to burn if it's being overloaded with honey, because honey is so thick. So I have my honey here. Can you guys see that? This is just enough. And then you can just smear it with your hands to really get into the wax. Just go around, around. Try not to touch the wick because you want it to burn, that's why. Now I'm going to add my basil. That's almost enough. Okay, that's enough. You don't need a whole lot. A little really does go a long way. Now I'm going to add my sprinkles. And then I'm going to add my lavender. Now I'm going to add my lavender. It can be dried or fresh lavender. It can be fresh or dried basil. The brand of sprinkles does not matter. The brand of honey does not matter. What do I always say to you witches? Stay within your budget. You do not have to buy the $18 worth of honey. All right, stick within your budget. Don't be broke trying to front, trying to proclaim that you are a witch because you can't afford an $18 bottle of honey. You don't need it if you know that you actually can't afford it. That's a word for somebody watching this or watching the replay. I'm gonna add my lavender. This is, I guess you say, semi-dry. My hands are sticky, so that's why it's a little hard. It's sticky because of the honey, that's why. Now I'm going to light it. Now the intention, the spell that, the ritual that I wrote, spell ritual that I wrote is as follows. Let me just move this out the way so I don't actually burn it before I'm ready to burn it. Is what I wrote is, in reference to the Queen of Witches, Hecate, I lose prosperity, abundance, and protection to witches so they may have their best magical life. I say it 3 times. So I said it once. In reference to the Queen of Witches, Hecate, I lose prosperity, abundance, and protection to witches so they may have their best magical life. In reference to the Queen of Witches, Hecate, I lose prosperity, abundance, and protection to witches so they may have their best magical life. I have my cauldron here. It's just a small cauldron. It's not a big thing. So I take my intention that I wrote down in the flame of this candle. And now it has been released to manifest in your world. So this was my Yule gift to you witches. Thank you for joining me. I did not take up too much of your time because I'm pretty quick when I do spells. So I will leave this up for the replay. Do share this broadcast with anybody that wants or needs a magical boost now, right now, in their lives. So thank you once again. I'm High Priestess or Sophinas, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.